Hey guys, welcome to part 23 of my Fast RMX Let's Play. Today we're doing the final cup of the Supersonic League, which is the Iridium Cup, and I'm going to be using the Cebra racing machine, even though I used it like 2 episodes ago, just because I really like it, and I didn't like the Falcon we were using in the previous cup. But yeah, let's get into it with Cameron Raceway. And hopefully now that I've said that I like this one, I can actually do well with it. I can't really remember this cup much. Yeah, because I'm coming just from recording the previous cup, and this car just feels like it's got way better, I should say, handling. And also feels a bit faster when we're boosting. Don't know if it actually is, but feels like it. And I also think this car looks quite nice, especially in the tracks where there's loads of reflections, like in Kyoto even. There's no U at the end. I somewhat remember this track, but not fully. Like, I can't really remember the layout, but I know which track it is now, so it's a bit better than as I was going into it. I don't know if we're going to get a chance to catch up to first, because they're quite far ahead. They were already around this corner before we got onto it. Yeah, and I can't even see them. Don't know if that was the greatest place to use our boost, but oh well. I mean, usually I just use it instantly anyway. It's probably one of the first times I've saved it in several episodes. We are actually getting closer to them. I can see them now. So maybe we will have a chance of getting first. Well, I did just miss that, so that means they've got a lot more boost than we do. Ooh, and I went into that on the wrong colour. I'm quite good at doing that recently. I'll change colour just before we get to something, even if I'm already the right colour. That is not good. Ooh, we're still spawned back in first. Although, now we're not. Although we shouldn't be too far behind, which is good. That could have been very mean to us and put us in like 10th, although we've just been rammed off the track, so now we are going to get 10th probably, thanks to whoever did that. I think it was the guy in 3rd or 4th, so hopefully I can ram them to pay him back. I mean, I don't think I got a chance to ram them, but I at least overtook them, and we did get first anyway by boosting at the end. Now we've got Sunahara Valley, I think it's called, or something like that. I can't actually remember. It's one that I'm not great at remembering the layout of the track on, so don't know how it'll go since I don't really know the layout, but I guess we'll see shortly, because if I'm not in a terrible place by the end of the first lap, that probably means I'm going to do okay this race, because I feel like it's only if you get behind at the start that you don't have a chance, and I have probably got behind at the start now. By crashing twice, yeah, I'm going to be in 10th. Not quite, I'm in 9th. Pretty much the same thing though, as it's like 2 points instead of 1, I think, which isn't good, although at least we did great. Well, not great, but no, we got first. That is great. We did the best we could on the first race. I think the last race Scorpio mine, so I don't know how that's going to go. Hopefully as well as Willard mine did last time we played it, because somehow I got first in that, despite expecting a lot worse. It's because I'm used to Iceland, which I really hate, because pretty much the entire track's cylindrical, and I'm bad at it. I need to not boost here, but I also need to boost to catch up. Which is annoying when that happens, when you're in a situation where you can't boost without crashing, but you also are quite far behind. Because 6th is not great. I mean, we're now in 5th, so slightly better. But ideally I want 4th, because I think we can still get first if we get 4th, 1st and 1st, or 4th, 1st and 2nd. But we're now in 10th, so that's literally exactly the opposite of what I wanted. It's like I said though, if you're not doing good by the end of the first lap, you're not doing good at all for the entire race. It's just how this game seems to work. It's very punishing to you if you crash. Yeah, I've now lost. Because this is the end. Yeah. So I've got 6th. Unless someone boosts past me. No, I've got 6th. That is not good. I don't think I've got a chance of getting first now. Unless we get first in this race, which I don't think it's happening, considering it's very similar to Willard Mine. I mean, I think it's slightly harder than Willard Mine as well, so even worse. Although we are in, I don't actually know, 4th now. I don't really know what was happening there. There was a lot of ramming each other. Seems that happens a lot with the top like 4, because everyone's really close together. I was going to say top 5, but I'll often be in 5th, and it doesn't happen every race, so I'll go with top 4. Often happens where you're always ramming each other. I thought that was another track down there for a second. And now I'm in 9th. I mean, this is kind of what I was expecting from this track. But it's still not good. It's just, as I said, one mistake in the first lap pretty much ruins your entire race. As we now would have to basically flawlessly race through the next 2 laps and hope that the top few don't do very well to get first. So it's more, well, not more luck based, but there's quite a lot of luck in it, of hoping that the top few racers crash a couple of times, as it makes it slightly easier to catch up. Although we have caught up a little bit, we're back in 3rd. So good job on Supersonic. I would have probably died if I did that on Subsonic. Ooh, I almost crashed there. That was quite lucky that I didn't. I don't know if I'm going to be able to catch up. We're not very far behind. So we might actually have a chance. We're now in 2nd, because the guy that was in 2nd crashed. And 1st just hit a rock, although I think they might have had boost. Because it didn't put them very far behind. Right, we got 2nd. Not the worst we could have done. So I think overall that'll probably be 2nd or 3rd. No, it was 2nd. So, pretty happy with that, considering we've done quite badly recently. And I don't know if we'll unlock anything. No, we don't. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, I'll see you in the next one, which is Hypersonic. Goodbye.